Hello everyone! We're continuing Gore Screaming show. Every weekend, this is like the thing I'm most excited for. Like, yes, I get to continue playing a game. I try my makeup a bit more fun. Like, I got this wig for Christmas and I really wanted to try it on, and my hair was a mess today because, yeah, after a week of working, like, my hair is just dead. Like, it needs rest. So I just put on a wig, and I like the wig, but it came really stylized. Like, these, you can see my ears kinda, because here on the sides, it was like cut up like this. Like, I don't know if it was like supposed to be side bangs or something, but it just was like here, it was tiny and it looked so bad, so I cut it up to like the normal fringe. So yeah, you can see more of my forehead now. And also this, like, it's doing a komi-san like hairdo. I don't know, it's made like this. So I guess when I look to the side, you can kind of see like the shape. It's a strange wig. Like, it's nice, but it's strange. Like, I don't know how to feel about this wig. Before, like, styles like this, I think it's fine. So yeah, I wanted to try a bit more fun makeup. So I don't know if it suits Gore Screaming show, but like I do kind of want to cosplay one of the girls. Like, I don't have their outfits, I don't have anything that resembles their clothes, but I do want to try to do their hair. I won't be putting in contact lenses because my eyes hurt now when I put in contact lenses, so I can't do like a full cosplay, but I have similar wigs to maybe Aoi. Maybe I could do Akane with a basic ginger wig. Maybe I have something that could resemble Kika. I really want to try. And if I remember, if I find something similar to them, I might. It would look kind of fun on video to somewhat cosplay the character. Come on, I'm not done talking. Oh my god. Okay, so let's continue. Yet again, after a week of not playing this game, I have no clue where we left off, so let's just load the game. I think, yeah, this is the part where we ended, because the one next to it was a save file I accidentally did. So, as Kyoji eats the same old convenience store curry for dinner, he feels his phone vibrate in his pocket. Oh, so that was the sound. Like, I heard something vibrate and I was like, is that my phone? Or maybe it was my phone. No, it wasn't. What the fuck? That was kind of realistic. Oh god, now to try my voice to make her voice. Hey! That was not the Yamiko voice I gave her. Hey, don't take out your phone until you're done eating. Where are your table manners? But as soon as she's done scolding him, Yamiko peers down at the phone in his hand. What, you got a text? What, is it from Akane-chan? Hey, who said you could look? Why do you have to assume it's Akane? Oh right, we started dating! I fucking forgot that we started dating. I just realized my hands are still like covered in makeup. Oh god, give me a fucking moment. Oh my goodness, I have to clean. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I always forget to, like, when I do my makeup, I just like scrub it in with my fingers, and I always forget that, you know, it goes under my nails and on my arms. So sorry about that. Oh, Yamiko, if only you knew, like, we started dating Akane. Oh my god, I forgot about it. Yeah, we started dating her. I don't want to date Akane, I'm gonna be real. I mean, you've got this dopey smirk on your face, Kyoji. So, from the looks of it, you made up with her. Stop teasing me. It's got nothing to do with her. Is it not? Akane, who texted you? Kyoji hides his phone screen behind his back so Miko can't see it, then walks out of the room into the corridor. Who was it then? As he leaves the living room, he hears Yemiko laugh jovially behind him. Jeez. Leaving his curry half-eaten, Kyoji returns to his room and checks his phone. There is, indeed, a text message from Akane there. Motherfucker, why are you trying to hide the fact that, you know, Akane is texting you like, it's so visible that he's still a child because he's like, oh my god, like, of course a girl didn't text me. Like, come on, bro, it's not that, like, it's normal to have friends and stuff. Jesus Christ. I mean, she's your girlfriend, so... but, like, it's normal to get texts from friends that are girls. I have to move this a bit because I'm scared it's knocking the microphone. It's such a small cable, and my computer's all the way over my table because it doesn't fit under the table. I'm struggling here. Ooh, that is an old-ass phone. Oh my god, I love it. What is the strap? It didn't really see it. What is the strap on it? Oh god, I love when you used to have like flip phones and old phones where there was like this specific place for hanging your keychains from because everybody was hanging keychains from it. Like, I have keychains, but I bought a phone case with like this. It's kind of for a keychain, but I also made holes just for more keychains. And this is not a lot of keychains. Like before, when I had my older phone, I used to literally have like a bunch of keychains. I still have a like this big Osomatsu-san keychain on it, which is literally half the size of the phone. And I love it. I love it. I wish, like, if I didn't work at the job I work at, where I have to have job clothes, which don't really have space for my phone and keychains, and I'm really worried I'll damage the keychains while working. If I worked at, like, an office job or something, holy shit, my phone would be the most obnoxious thing you have ever seen. When I was in school, it was obnoxious as fuck. Okay, subject. The movie in 2 days, from Akane. Oh, little emoji. Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm looking forward to the movie in 2 days. We meet up in 10 in the park, right? So if I end up running late, what should I wear? Kichi cracks a smile at the almost childish tone of the text. I mean, you're still children. None of this really means anything. What? What? But he likes it quite a bit. How should he respond to a message? She's asking you, like, if you meet at that time and she might run late. And I think she said something about, like, her clothes. Wait, what was the backlog? Yeah, what should I wear? It's not, like, meaning... Wait, how do I fucking exit? Shit. Okay. I was like, I'm old, okay? Technology scares me sometimes. Oh god. Oh, I thought I would have to start, like, choosing how to text her. Okay. After a moment's thought, he starts clicking with his thumb. Wear whatever you want. You'd look cute in anything. Okay. Kyoji, that's kinda like, you know, that's kinda good. You fucking... Oh my god, why don't you type it in? That thought crosses his mind for a moment, but of course, he doesn't actually type that in. Why? She's your girlfriend now. You can type it in. You can riz her however much you want. It would actually be good if you type that in, because she would be happy. Jesus Christ, you don't deserve to have a girlfriend. Really, what should I wear? Fiji starts rummaging through his drawers. How about answering her fucking text? Also, it's in 2 days, like, you have time. Did he answer her text? Okay, this is taking a turn. This took me off guard. Okay, that was good pacing game. Okay, I admit, that was good pacing. That really took me off guard. Who's talking? I think it's gonna be like a little girl. Sat-chan, do you know? Grandpa's standing beside my bed. That morning, when she was about to leave the house, her grandmother suddenly said this. Her grandmother? Oh, the grandmother is senile and thinks the grandpa is standing next to her. Okay, okay. It was the first time she heard her grandmother speak in a long time. At that point, her grandmother had already suffered from senile dementia for some 5 years. Her room is on the first floor, by the entrance, to make it easier to care for her. Her parents told her to stop by her grandmother's room every day before school to greet her. On top of that, she had loved her grandmother. Back when she was still normal, her grandmother was sweet on her. Yeah, it's really sad to have like dementia. It's really sad because like the person doesn't feel the same anymore. My grandpa had dementia after having strokes, and yeah, he just didn't remember who I was, and I would try to visit him as often as I could, but like it was a 50-50 if he remembers you or if he doesn't. So sometimes we would go there and he would just be like, he would think either we're a nurse or we're just like some random people visiting, because sometimes at like care homes you have people who are like voluntary and they visit to just talk to the elderly. So you would think like we're some voluntary or something like that. And when we would talk to him, he sometimes had his memories flood back, but it was again a 50-50, like if it would be good memories or if he just forgot some things, and it would make stuff awkward because he outlived my grandmother, and he would sometimes also forget, like he would after a while remember us, but he would forget that his wife was dead. And he would like ask us like, oh, where's my wife? Like, why didn't she come here as well? Like, I haven't seen her in a while. And it was always awkward to keep telling him like, oh, your wife is dead. Because it would happen like every other weekend that we had to remind him. And it was just really fucking sad. So after a while, we just stopped reminding him because like we didn't want to just, every time we went there, we didn't want to see him cry. So it'd just be like, oh, she's gonna visit in a while, or just something. We would just make up something when we just weren't feeling like spending the rest of the visit with him crying. But yeah, it's really sad because we used to have a really strong bond, and just going there with the feeling like, oh, he might not remember me, or he might start like, you know, crying or remembering sad stuff. It was always like, yeah, and it's really sad, and I'm really scared of having dementia myself because I have really bad memory issues. Like, it's gotten worse over the years, and doctors are like, yeah, I have a really big probability of having dementia as well. And that really scares me because, like, I don't want to keep on living if I have dementia. Like, it's already bad enough that I have really bad memory issues because, like, I forget the most basic stuff. Like, did I water my plants yesterday? The day before? Did I feed myself? Did I feed my pets? Did I, like, when was the last time I, you know, cleaned something? Or when was the last time I just did something? Even those things, like remembering what date it is, I mostly don't know what day it is. I genuinely don't know what day it is. Like, now I know it's the weekend, but I have to keep checking every few hours to see what day it is, what time it is, because I just forget. And Yeah, I sometimes forget like my name, my age, when I was born, other people's names, and I have a really hard time remembering people's names in general. So I can just be talking to the person for months, like meeting them every day, and I just don't remember their name. So yeah, most people I just don't call by their name because I just forget their names. And now, as of late, like for the past year, I've been forgetting faces as well, which is really scary because before I used to remember like everybody's face that I like at least talked to once, because I used to remember the faces and just be like, okay, I know this person, but I just have no clue what they're called. But like I know I've talked to this person and I know I've met this person, like either like from work or like from school or just something, and I would just remember the people. But now people are coming up to me like, oh hi, insert my name, like how are you doing, and I would just look at them like I have no clue if I've ever met you. And they would just be like, oh, like we used to go to school, or oh, like I'm the cashier at a store you go to every other day and you keep greeting me. And I would just be like, oh, whoops. Like I don't mostly ask people like who they are because it feels a bit awkward, because the person, they obviously know me, but I just don't know who they are. So it's kind of awkward. Like they obviously know me, they know my name, they know where I live and stuff, but I just don't know who they are. And yeah, I've been getting those issues lately where I forget that I have work colleagues and I meet them every single work day. On the weekends I mostly don't work. Sometimes I work on the weekends, but I mostly don't work. But like 5 days a week at least I meet those people. And sometimes I'm just going at work and I see a person, I'm just like, oh, they work at our place? Huh. Like I just forget the faces of people who I see nearly every day. And it's fucking scary and weird, because it's a healthy person is not supposed to be doing that. Like I know I'm not healthy, but like it's bad having memory issues like this. Yeah, I'm just really scared that it will come to the point where I can't take care of myself, because like I don't have money for a caregiver, and I kind of don't want them as well, because I'm really like, I want to do stuff myself, and I hate when people help me. Like even if I'm struggling with something, like I just hate when people help me, because I just feel like I hate feeling weak. So when people like help me, when I have problems with my nerves or something, like I can't pick something up, and people just like see and go and help me, like pick up the thing for me, I just feel like I'd rather just struggle than if you helped me. Like just let me struggle, like I'll pick it up one day, like just leave me. So that's the thing, like I don't even want a caregiver if I start forgetting basic human stuff. Like I don't want it. Like I'd rather just kill myself at that point. So yeah, I'm still trying to like keep my brain remembering like what day it is, what's my name, when was I born, how old I am, like what I have around the flat. Like I just try to keep remembering stuff. But yeah, I genuinely forget like stuff I own, but like I own a lot of things, so it's like it's not that bad. But yeah, like the thing with forgetting, like if I've eaten today, what I've eaten today, if I've gone to the toilet, routines, I have routines to remember stuff, like going to the toilet and brushing my teeth and drinking like at least some milk. Like I always have some milk on me because I would forget to genuinely drink. So yeah, I have like routines which I follow, and those I don't forget. Like I don't forget to go to the toilet, to brush my teeth, and to drink and eat something when I wake up. So that I don't forget. Also when I go to sleep. But like in between waking up and going to sleep, it's a fucking blur. It's a blur. Like the days seem so similar, but so different sometimes. And it's just really blurry. I don't know. Like, I have a hard time sometimes what's the word called? Seeing the difference between, like, what has happened and what I think could have happened. So sometimes I, like, just... when I'm talking to a person, I'm just like, wait, was that a thing that actually happened? Or was that what I wish happened? Yeah, it's strange. Anyways, I probably talk too much on dementia. Oh my god. Yeah, I know how dementia's really bad, and I'm really scared of it. And yeah, I feel bad also for the people who are around a person with dementia. That's why I just don't want to put the people I like into that situation of, like, having to take care of me and seeing me slowly deter. Like, I'd rather just remember them and die rather than just, like, forgetting, like, my close friends. So yeah, it's really shitty topic. But I'm kind of, like, a bit like, why is this, like, red and ominous music? Like, is it a sad scene or is it a scary scene? What's going on? Okay, let's continue. Sorry about the ramble. Okay. Back when she was still normal, her grandmother was sweet on her. But now she's like a living doll, staring at the ceiling all day long. When she does move, she frets like a child and screams for incomprehensible reasons. Yeah, I haven't screamed for stupid stuff or, like, just random rumbles, but I've had days, especially when I had, like, really bad depression or, like, sociophobia was really going at it with me. I've had days when I just, like, was either sitting, like, here behind the table and was just, like, completely mindlessly just staring at the screen, not even thinking what is happening on the screen. Like, I would just play a, like, 7-hour stream without even listening or thinking about what's happening. Yeah, it's shit to be completely out of it. By now, the entire family thinks of her more as furniture than anything else. Oh, that's really bad. They only take care of her now because of the memories of who she used to be. You should still treat her like a human being, though. Like, she still deserves to be treated. Or, like, if it's possible, like, I don't know how it was in that day and age in Japan, but, like, if possible, a person living literally like a vegetable should have the choice to, you know, die. The memories of Grandma's kindness allowed them to keep pretending they still held her dear. Oh, her mother had praised her for greeting Grandma every morning, meaning she can't quit now even if she wanted to. Yeah, that's the thing, like, when you're a child, you just, like, yeah, you have really good memories of the person, but when they really change, it makes you almost feel like they're alien, like they're not the same person, and you don't want to be around them. Like, I have had times when I was supposed to meet Grandpa, and I was just like, fuck, I really don't want to. Like, I don't want to. I'm just scared of, like, meeting him, and he's just not gonna remember me, and having to teach him yet again, like, who I am, and just talking to him, and, or, like, if he has a bad moment and he's asking where his wife is, like, I don't really want to have that anymore. But, like, when a person is in a vegetative state, like, they're not really moving or talking, I think I would just be more okay with them just, like, talking to myself and thinking, like, oh, they might just hear me. Like, right now I'm also talking to myself, so it wouldn't really bother me. Just, like, talking out into the room, like maybe they can hear me, maybe they will reply, or I'm just talking to myself and they're just listening to me like I'm a radio. Like I actually wouldn't mind that. Like that's the better part of having dementia. Oh, little Sachiko says hello to her grandma every morning. What a well-behaved daughter. When she heard the exchange after passing by chance, it became clear she couldn't possibly stop doing it. The little girl just doesn't want to meet grandma anymore. Oh, that's sad. Yeah. The truth is that interacting with grandma these days depresses her. Yeah. That's the problem with people with dementia. She used to love her, but now she's a diet-paired. Oh! Drooling mess, who's not even cute like a baby. Some part of her secretly prays that grandma would just die so they can be rid of her already. Ooh, that's a really strong sentence. Ooh. Like when I used to visit my grandpa, I would think like it would be more humane if he did die, because like he genuinely was just living like a vegetable. He didn't really know like what is going on. He didn't remember nearly anything, and every day was just like teaching him what's his name, teaching him how old he is, when he was born, like where he is and stuff, and it's just like a never-ending cycle of hell. So I did used to think like he would really be better off dying, because like this is just a circle of hell, repeating the absolute same thing every single day. Like that must be like a nightmare. I would hate that. But I didn't want to like get rid of him, because I genuinely love my grandpa. So I didn't want to get like rid of him. I just wished he would not have to suffer like that. But this morning when Sachio went to greet her grandmother, she surprisingly started talking. By the way, who's Sachio? Huh. Is there a person named Sachio in the story? I don't fucking remember. Oh yeah, the part where they start seeing things. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, I see stuff, but I'm still aware it's not reality. Like, I have paranoia, and I just see things that aren't really there. Like, I see these humanoid figures, mostly, and they sometimes scare me, but I just know it's not reality. Like, I know that fucking thing is not on the ceiling. Like, you know, like, I know it's just in my brain, so I'm not really scared of it. Like, it does freak me out, like, oh, that's fucking weird looking, like, ew, I don't want to look at it, like, ugh. But it doesn't scare me, like, I know it's not reality. But yeah, when you start not thinking of it as like it's just a part of your brain, but as reality, ooh, that's bad. Satan, do you know the fuck kind of accent was that? Satan, do you know Grandpa's standing beside my bed? It surprised her, but more than that, she was happy. Maybe Grandma was coming to her senses. Oh, she really isn't. But then what Grandma said set in, sending a shiver down Sachio's spine. Her grandfather passed away over 10 years ago. Yeah. Grandma, what are you saying? Grandpa's standing beside my bed. He probably came to take away. You away? Grandma said this with a true big smile. Probably just her. Her lips dry and rustling, her skin wrinkled, her eyes yellow and muddled. Her eyes moist and her cheeks flushed. No, Grandma, do you know what you just said? He came to take away. Just stop it. Why? Like, if a person is delusional like this, you shouldn't scream at them and just be like, oh, just snap out of it. No, that is a... What the fuck? Why would she do that? Did she kill her grandmother with this? What the fuck? She reflexively swung a school bag and smacked Grandma with... Reflexively? Startled by Grandma screaming, Mom burst into the room. Mom ordered Sachio to just go to school. She fled the house, her mother's scolding still echoing in her ears. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. And maybe this is why I'm being punished. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm a bad girl. I'm sorry I said such terrible things. I really did love you. So... Forgive me. That kind of sounds like somebody like eating a cucumber or something. She wants to say forgive me, but only a bubbly, watery sound leaves her lips. All she hears is water. Her stomach is gaping open from being crushed. She can hear crunching sounds coming from down there too. Is somebody eating her? There the sounds of mucus straining as something pulls out her innards. She can't hear anything else. She was out late after club activities and couldn't bring herself to go home, so she stayed out even later at a fast food restaurant. But still, it's only just past 9. Why are the streets so deserted? So it's eating her on the street. She can't hear any birds nor cars around. Not even the park's trees are rustling in the wind. All she can hear is Grandma's voice. I'm sure he came to take you away. Sachio's eyes helplessly look around. There's no one around. No one but the strange man that's eating her. Grandpa. Grandpa isn't coming. Tears spill from Sachio's eyes. Was Sachio like just one of the missing kids? I don't remember if we've met a Sachio. I'm sorry, I just don't fucking remember. So that thing, like, I think it's called the Gore Screaming Show, like the thing that's with Yuka. That was the little girl. So that eats people, okay. While rummaging through his dresser full of clothes that night, he realizes something. There's still a few boxes he hasn't opened since he moved it. Jesus Christ, you've been here for a bit. He can't find all his clothes. After emptying out his closet, he discovers 3 unopened cardboard boxes. So he just put it in the wardrobe. He decides he'll spend the day sorting everything out. Oh gosh. Koji isn't a particularly neat person, but because the person he lives with is even more hopeless than he is, he gets the feeling he has no choice but to be responsible. That's a good way to think of it. He finds his missing clothes in the second box, which he stuffs into his closet and his bed's drawers. But when he opens the third box, Kyoji freezes up. The box has the word MISC, like miscellaneous, plastered on it. It wasn't packed by him, but by his mother. Because of that, he doesn't know what he'll find inside of the box. He finds an old, unfamiliar notebook. The handwriting is so ugly. Wait, that's my handwriting. Me whenever I literally look at anything I've written. Chuckling at his own words, he examines the notebook's cover. From the looks of it, it's an observation diary about a morning glory flower. Huh? Like a school assignment? The words first grade class 2 Jin no Kyoji are written on the bottom of the cover in rough, hard-to-read letters. The kanji for Kyo in his name is written rather oddly. He recalls that he hated writing the kanji because it had too many strokes. Sitting underneath the diary is an album. He doesn't realize it either. It's probably from before he even moved out of this town. Kyoji decides to... Woo! The notebook might not have anything important in it. The album might have some creepy shit in it. Oh, I'm looking at the album. Oh. Wait, is that... Yeah, that's Shinta. Akane, Aoi. Is that like, Sadashima? The girl is Aoi, motherfucker, Jesus Christ. This is a picture of some school outing. There's Akane, Shinta, and some of his other friends there. But who's the girl standing next to Akane in the picture? She looks familiar, but he can't put his finger on who it is. Ow, motherfucker. He gets the feeling he's seen her just recently. Bro, do you have memory issues? Like, I think I'm doing better than you. What's on her shirt? I can't read that. Oh wait, is that Kyoji? Yeah, if they're like beating each other up, is that Kyoji? Huh. But aside from that, we've all changed. Shinta looks completely different. He's smirking in the picture, his head shaved in the style of a typical brat from the boonies. Boonies. What the fuck is boonies? Come to think of it, Shinta was in a little league back then. And Akane? She's changed in some ways, and hasn't changed at all in others. The incident happened a short time after that picture was taken. What incident? I have to know. So why does Shinta have like boobies? He has like some pecs. Kyoji closes the album. That's it. I want to know about the incident. Come on, this is the only reason why I'm like somewhat okay with doing Akane's route, because I want to know about the incident. It's the morning of the day he's meeting up with Akane. In the end, Kyoji decides to just wear his usual clothes. He chews on some toast for breakfast. Well, color me surprised. You actually woke up on your own. Can't underestimate what a girl can do to a boy, huh? Shut up. Aww. You're not gonna dress up after all the rummaging around you did yesterday? I was looking forward to seeing you look all slick today, you know. I said shut up and stop teasing me. Letting it slip that he's seeing Akane today was a huge mistake. Aww. Now Yamiko's been like this ever since, endlessly teasing Kyoji and poking fun at him. Even now, she's still cackling, opening the newspaper with a grand gesture that doesn't exactly suit a young woman like her. I mean, you're being so fidgety and innocent right now. Whenever am I going to tease you, if not at a time like this? You know, you don't have to keep teasing me about anything and everything, right? Oh, but I mean... Suddenly Yamiko stopped leaping through the newspaper. Her facial expression hardens in an instant. Is it another missing case? What's wrong, Yamiko-san? Kyo-chan, could you grab the remote and turn on the TV? I want to see if the news is still on. Kyoji does as she asked, turning on the TV and switching it on to the news channel. What happened, Yemi? Ah. His mouth falls open, displayed on the TV screen as a familiar place. Isn't it just past the convenience store on the corner? That's what it looks like. Kyoji places her hands on her cheek and heaves an anxious sigh. She then gets to her feet and opens the large window facing the street before waving him over to her. When he does, he sees a tense situation developing outside. There, the neighbors are gathering together, talking with one another. There's a station wagon parked a short distance away. A parabolic antenna extended upwards from the back of its roof, with some tough-looking guys are busily working around it. And as such, none of the missing persons have been discovered as of yet. With talk of local myths regarding people being spirited away, the townsfolk are quite visibly anxious. This concludes my report on the scene. Is there no like blood or something? Anything? Kyoji turns to look at the TV. On it, he sees the reporter approaching a convenience store he frequents. Despite being such a familiar neighborhood, it looks distant and foreign on the TV screen. Someone else went missing? That's what they say. Emiko closes the window and returns to the table. How very timely. Huh? As Kyoji looks at her, puzzled, Yamiko replies with a slightly bitter smile. Don't you remember, Kyo-chan? You helped me out with this just the day other. Her next statement helps him realize what she's talking about. Right now, I'm looking into legends here in Kurehito. The man-eating demon in the Pillar of Light. That incident involved disappearances at first too, you know. People said the victims were spirited away. The return of the legend, people spirited away in modern times? Nah, that won't work. Too inappropriate. You're gonna give up on the article? Of course not. My bosses would never let me. And the cult magazine can't pass up such a juicy story. Kyoji understands that this is Yumiko's job. If he were one of the magazine's readers, he'd definitely want to read about a case that's... If he were one of the magazine's readers, he'd definitely want to read about a case that's making the rounds, and the more exciting, the better. But seeing a case that's so close to home gets treated as just a story still feels off. Despite that, none of this really seems real, so he isn't sure how to feel about it. It's like he's leading a normal life, but everyone around him is making a fuss. That's how this situation feels. Kyo-chan, I won't say you can't go on your day, but make sure you don't come home too late, okay? I want you home before it's dark. Got it. And make sure you walk Akane-chan all the way home. Understood? Yeah. Kyoji nods obediently. He starts to think that maybe Akane was forced to stay at home. But just as that suspicion starts creeping up on him, she arrives where they agreed to meet up, albeit slightly late. I'm sorry I'm late. That is a horrendous fit, my girl. Fucking hell. That is so ugly. Shit. If that skirt was like black, like yeah, that'd be nice, or white, like, anything. But what the fuck is that camo ass skirt? Oh my god. Oh, that's so bad. She appears, gasping for air. Koji's taken aback because she's hurrying through the park, not in her usual school uniform, but in a different outfit. I'm glad they let you come. After what happened, I was starting to think they wouldn't let you go outside. I had to take a lot of detours. TV crews kept asking questions. But when I told my folks I'd be with you, they said I could go so long as I come back before sunset. Alright, I get it. Pipe down and catch your breath. Akane tries to explain herself to him while panting heavily. Mikoji cuts her off. He tells her to wait for a moment. He then gets her a sports drink from the nearby vending machine. Here, drink this and calm down. Ah, thanks. Akane takes the drink without protesting and wantonly gulps it down. She must have been really thirsty, because she drinks the whole thing in one go. Jesus Christ. Phew, finally, all better. What are you smirking at, Kyoji? Feels like I'm watching some commercial for juice or something. Do you have to drink with your other hand on your waist like that? What, you got a problem with how I drink? No, not really, no. But you didn't have to run all the way here. I wouldn't have gone home just because you were a little late, you know? I mean, I can't just keep you waiting. She says this firmly before letting out a little sound. Oh, Dra, I have to pay you for the juice. I'll give you the money, just give me a second. It's fine, I don't need you to pay me back. Sorry, but I can't have that. You go, girl. Come on, it's fine. Yeah, Akane still hurriedly rummages through her bag, looking for her wallet. Yuji scratches his neck awkwardly, then grabs her hand. Look, let's go with this. You don't have to pay me for the juice now. If you pay for my drink when we have lunch, they'll make us even. Ooh. Fine. So, which way to the movie theater? I'm not exactly sure what it is. We have to take a bus. It's a short ride though. They just built it last year, so the building and the screens are all really pretty. Ow, my legs are starting to hurt. I guess the old theater was kinda ancient, but I still feel kinda bad about it being torn down. Yeah, it had this good atmosphere to it. They chat as they walk together. This isn't their first time going somewhere together, of course. This time they feel just a little closer than before. Maybe it's because you're dating. But don't take me on that. Oh. Alice and the Demon. Alice and the Demon, what the fuck? Alice is inside the demon. Hallucinate? Hallucination. Okay, girl. Strange names for some stuff. Just 2 days ago, they were talking about what movie to watch, but since they decided to go on a date out of the spur of the moment, they don't know what movies are showing today. Why didn't you just check? To that end, Akane said she would look through the town magazine to see what the theater is showing. She now pulls out that magazine from her tote bag while she's walking. Aww, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. She even circled the movies she might be interested in. Oh, okay, that's adorable.
このページねえねえ教授はどれが見たい？私ねこれとこれとこれの、どれかだと嬉しいな。
So here's the right page. So all movies you want to watch, Kyoji? I'd love to see this one, and this one. Ah, fine, I'll check. Just look where you're going. Kyoji yanks Akane by the arm, pulling her to the side before she walks into a telephone pole. Ah, thanks. So, which do you want to see? This one and this one and this one, Kyoji. She literally told you. She has it circled, for fuck's sake. The ones on this page. He leans in to take a look, but when he realizes how close his face is to Akane's after doing so, his heart starts racing. Maybe he's imagining it, but Akane almost looks like she's blushing too. She sure is blushing. Some of the movies' names she's pointed at on the page have been marked with a pen. Aww. One of them is an action flick, the other one is a thriller, and the last one is French romance flick oozing with calm atmosphere. So, which do you want to watch? Let me think. The action flick is this kung fu movie that Kyoji has kind of been interested in for a while. Akane likes scary stories, so maybe she would prefer to watch the thriller. Next to the romance flick, this is a date after all, so maybe it'd be appropriate. And Akane is surprisingly weak to romantic stuff. But as he weighs his options, she points at the page from the side. Let's watch this one. She points at the action flick. Yeah, I was gonna choose that one. You sure you don't want to watch the thriller or the romance movie? Aww. I mean, think about it. You'd fall asleep watching a romance. Plus, this is the one you want to watch, right? No, I don't really. I can see it all over your face. Come on, let's go. With Akane pulling it on his arm the whole way, they go buy the tickets, seeing her so enthusiastically making a smile grows on his face. I read that wrong. With Akane pulling on his arm the whole way, they go buy the tickets, seeing her so enthusiastic makes a smile grow on his face. 90 minutes or so later. The movie was pretty fun. The action was flashy, the CG was impressive, and the plot twists were exciting. There's some parts where he laughed out loud while marveling that they had the guts to go that far. While he was laughing, he thought to himself that having Akane sitting next to him, visibly enjoying herself too, made it twice as fun. Aww. Now that the movie is over, Kyoji walks through town together with her in high spirits. Some part of him is already planning their next day, but he can't help but feel like that might be rushing things. You wanna go see a concert next time? He eventually decides to try bringing it up. Akane immediately nods. Sure, oh, I'm so glad you asked. I've never been to a live concert before. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I really like songs with a good vibe. You know, the kind you can dance to. Yeah, you can dance alright. Everyone dances together. Kyoji nods profoundly. Jiving and headbanging is part of the course during live performances. I love ballads too. Do they have any songs that are real tearjerkers? Hell yeah, they do. Tearjerkers brings to mind. Mandarin Oven? What the fuck? Oh, I'm so psyched. It's a band like Mandarin Oven, right? Koji very nearly falls forward. Band Akane mentioned is a hip-hop band that's been getting popular recently. Actually? I love Mandarin Oven. I've got all their albums. As he listens to Akane enthusiastically gushing, he faithfully asks, is there any kind of music you don't like? Why are you asking? Just in case.
そうね。嫌いなのは
Oof.
ヘビメタ
I guess I hate heavy rock. Figures. I mean, everybody has their own taste. I really like stuff that most people just are like, please don't ever play that. Like, I really like those cutesy idol moe songs or like dempa songs. Like, it's the shit that doesn't really make much sense and it's just like cutesy and addictive. I really like that, and most people are just like, please shut the fuck up about it. Like, it just doesn't sound good, and I'm just like going absolutely insane over it. So I kind of get like some people just aren't and stuff. Kyoji's shoulder slump. That's what he was afraid she'd say. Oh, does Kyoji really like it? Aw. Not just that, but she just called it heavy rock. Not heavy metal, but rock. Oh, so she meant like heavy metal, not like hard rock or something. Oh, okay, so she meant heavy metal. Okay, that's a bit different as well. Okay.
うるさいじゃないあれ。ギター
Oh.
も弾いし、ドラムもうるさいし。
I mean, it's noisy. The guitars are just screeching and the drums make my ears hurt. Ooh. Well, I'll have you know I like heavy metal. Kyoji whispers with his eyes downcast. Akane's mouth falls open.
あんなのどこがいいのよ。
Huh? What do you enjoy about that noise? She probably didn't mean anything bad, but the crude way she puts it ticks him off. I mean, she did put it rudely, but like, everybody likes different things. Noise? What do you find in your stupid Mandarin oven, huh? Cause I have no idea. All the songs sound the same. Oh, don't fight on the first day.
ヘビメタこそ似たり寄ったりじゃないよ。
No, it's all your stupid heavy rock songs that sound the same. Aw, shut up. You keep calling it heavy rock, but just so you know, it's called heavy metal. Metal.
わけわかんない。
That's stupid. What difference does it make? Well, there is a difference. They face each other, their shoulders rising and falling as they breathe heavily. Why are you getting so heated about it? Oh my god. Kyoji decides to give up going to a concert with her. Instead of fighting, you could, you know, give each other's preferences a chance. Let the other person tell you why they love it so much. And maybe you will find out that you'll like it as well. There's a knot in the hair that I'm trying to untie, by the way. Sorry if it looks weird. But just as he comes to that conclusion, Akane punches her own palm as if she just remembered something.
そうだ。キョジ、ちょっと寄り道していかない？
Right, Kyoji, there's somewhere I want to drop by. Can we? Huh, sure, but where are we going?
キョジの好きそうなところがあるんだ。
There's this place I think you'd like. Huh? This is so much. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, there's like Legend of Izzy Gebut Gebutation Generation? No, that's Gebut. No, it is Generation, fucking hell. I'm just really low in my seat. Like, I'm just like slumped here and I just see it like black up there. I guess this is supposed to be like, you know, heavy metal, but it really isn't. This looks like a cowboy stable. Like, there's a fucking sheep and like metal crates in the doors. Like, it looks like a farm place with rock music and a pink claw machine. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, this is a lot. This is a lot. Yeah, what's this place? As soon as they enter the establishment, Kyoji's mouth falls open. Akane smugly puffs out her chest.
ヘビメタカフェって言うんだって。私も初めて来たんだけど。
They call this a heavy rock cafe. It's my first time coming here, though. For the umpteenth time, it's called heavy metal. Metal!
どっちでもいいじゃんそんなの
Who cares? It's hardly a difference. They sit at an empty table for 4 in the corner. Aw, another CG. Waitress wearing a leather jacket and wristbands that are studded with rivets approaches them. This must be such a weird looking place. Like, it looks like a fucking barn with random guitars and albums. Koji missed the place's name while he and Akane were going in, but the words printed out on the menu state that this cafe is called Black Sheep's, and assortment of electric guitars decorates the walls. There are also covers of recordings and CDs on display. All of them are from male bands, ranging from world famous ones like Deep Magenta to Japanese ones like X. X! Oh my god. I fucking love X. Oh god. Okay, I kinda fuck with this. I really love X. Koji looks around excitedly. This place gives him the impression that the owner is someone who he can get along with. He's definitely going to become a regular here. Aww. I thought you hate metal, Akane.
教授は好きなんでしょ
Oh, she's trying so hard for him and he's just not doing anything for her. Oh, Akane, you sweet, sweet little girl. Oh god. You deserve so much better. You're trying your absolute hardest and he has done nothing. He didn't even dress up nice for you. Oh god. I do, but you like it, right? The town's newspaper said this place is getting pretty popular. Huh.
だからわざわざこのお店が目当てで来る人もいるんだってさ
It said some people even coming over from other cities to check this place out. Akane takes the magazine out of her bag again and flaps it on Kyoji's direction.
お店の人が音楽情報誌でヘビメタ関係のコラムを書いてた人だったんだってそれで有名なんだって
They say the person running this store used to heavy rock column in a music magazine. That's how this place became famous. Imagine it's like Yamiko's place. Kyoji raises an eyebrow. How many times am I going to have to tell you that it's called heavy metal?
だから大して変わらないって何度言ったら
I told you, it sounds all the same to me. And how about this? Let's assume for 1 second that you gain weight all of a sudden. What the fuck, Kyoji? Then Kyoji points his finger at her. Akane flinches away.
何よ
What's gotten into you? Consider this. If you ate too much and gained weight, there's a world of difference between someone saying you gain weight and calling you fat, right? What? Kyoji, what the fuck are you going on about? Both of these things mean your body weight has gone up, so it's really all the same, right? I could call you fat and you'd be fine with it, right? Why are you so pressed? Like, yeah, she's not being the nicest about, like, heavy metal. But, like, you're just taking it into insulting her appearance, like...
ちょっとデブデブって連呼しないでよ
Duh. I really dislike Kyoji. They really wrote him in the most despicable way. Hey, stop calling me fat over and over again, Kyoji, you idiot. Right, and you don't like that, do you? Then never call it heavy rock again.
わかったわよもう二度と言いませんってば気にしてるんだからデブって言わないでよ
Fine, fine, I get it. I'll never say it again. And that kind of stuff stinks, so don't call me fat. Did you say something?
何も言ってません
No, nothing. I don't think you've gained any weight, for what it's worth.
聞こえてんじゃないのよ
So you did hear me.
ご注文は
Are you ready to place your orders? By the way, like a heavy metal cafe, I don't think children would be allowed in there. Because, like, most bars and clubs that I've seen, like, with metal themes, they were mostly, like, old men just drinking. I don't know, man. They completely failed to notice the waitress coming over to take their orders. Kyoji and Akane both turn red in an instant. I'll have the fire fingers. And I'll have the soul crushers. That sounds like alcohol. How old are they? Like, weren't they children? I'm pretty sure they were children. The waitress repeats the orders back to them and leaves, but Kyoji thinks he can see a smile on her face. I wanna search up, like, how old were they? No, the official age is not written, so it's like they're children, but because it's like a gore porn game, they're adults, right? Yeah, I just think they're children, so... Did they order alcohol? Gee, she loved us because of you. If it's anyone's fault, it's yours. Like, they must be children acting like this. Like, I'd guess they're like 15? 16? Ooh. So, forget that. What exactly did we just order? If you're in a metal cafe, it's gonna be alcohol. He placed this order without actually reading the menu properly, so he has no idea what's coming. Akane shakes her head, looking as troubled as he does. Dunno, I don't have a clue. Did they even ID check them? Figures, and she took the menus away too. Oh, it's food? What? The names were pretty crazy though. I just hope that whatever those dishes are, they're edible. Weren't they drinks? I mean, this is a cafe, so they should be edible. I hope. As they wait for their orders to arrive, the two of them talk about this and that. They chat about what Akane's little brothers are doing, or what Yamiko is up to. Before they knew it, the waitress returns with the dishes the two of them ordered in a hurry. The Five Fingers Kyoji ordered is yogurt topped with both ice cream and fruit. Then covered in finger-like decorations dipped in strawberry jam. The fuck? Akane's soul crushes a sandwich full of super spicy mustard. That looks so disgusting. That looks so disgusting. What the fuck? The two exchange glances, then each put some of their order on the other's plate. This exchange makes it so that both get an equal portion that they can both enjoy. This cafe is confusing me more by the second. It's like Halloween themed food. What the fuck is going on? Oh, this is pretty good. Yeah, mine's not bad either. But why call them Five Fingers? They're more like Bloody Fingers, like it's strawberry jam. Good stuff, Akane. Bloody Fingers totally sounds like some blood band's name. Is it a band's? I don't fucking know. Oh my god, Akane, okay, shut the fuck up. Like that's just like, you're doing it just to prove your point, but your point is just, you know, you could just shut up. It's good. I think I like this place. Now if only the music they play would be just a little less cacophonous. You don't get it. The music is what makes this place good. Can't you hear those hot trending riffs? Really? What are you talking about? Akane cocks her head, baffled. But hey, that movie was pretty good. Man, it was great. Now that's what I call a movie. I guess if the designs were a little cooler, it'd be perfect. Koji replies with sipping on the juice Akane bought him. She frowns at him in response. Hey, that wasn't one of your monster movies, okay? No, you got it all wrong. I don't like monsters, I like mutants. What's the difference? Akane, you're so stupid. Akane seems to be in a good mood today, because every little thing seems to make her smile. They talk about this and that for a while. Some part of him is relieved to see her smiling. When they're like this, it's like everything is back to how things were before he moved away. No, things were simpler back then. He thought of Akane as nothing more than a friend. And then, that instant happened. That was probably Akane. Was she... you know... Kyoji, what's wrong? Huh? Oh, nothing. His feelings must be showing from his expression, because Akane appears at his face, looking at him with concerned eyes. Please just tell me about the incident. Am I talking too much? Akane smiles uncomfortably, her expression marred with concern. You blabbering too much isn't anything new. I got used to that years ago. Hold on, Kyoji, why are you laughing? Akane is smiling too, even as she says that. After that, Kyoji walks alone. He did, like, take her home, right? Feels pretty good. The sky's cleared, the visible stars are pretty, and a pleasant breeze blows by. Also, it's nighttime. You were supposed to be at home before it gets dark. What are you doing, Kyoji? Did you forget? I think we might meet Yuka really soon. So yeah, let's just stop here. So yeah, bye bye.